Let's read source 3 for the Middle East investigation. It's titled The Geographer's Middle East. But first, let's look at the central question to remind ourselves what our purpose is for reading this source. How should we define the Middle East as a region? Let's start by reading the attribution to find out where the source comes from. Adapted excerpt from the book Is There a Middle East? The Evolution of a Geopolitical Concept, published in 2012. From the chapter of Maps and Regions, Where is the Geographer's Middle East? By Michael Bonin. Now, let's go to the headnote to find out more about where the source comes from. This source comes from a book about the different meanings of the Middle East. The author, Dr. Michael Bonin, was a professor of geography and Near Eastern Studies at the University of Arizona. He was also executive secretary of the Middle East Studies Association from 1981 to 1989. MESA promotes the study of the Middle East, and its members come from around the world. Okay, now let's dive into the source itself. Let's read what Dr. Michael Bonin wrote in his book. Let me propose why the Middle East makes sense as a region. Environmentally, the region is characterized mainly as an arid, dry, and semi-arid climatic regime, by far the largest dryland region in the world. However, the Middle East also is a region of cities and urban societies. There is an important relationship in the region between city, agriculture, and nomadism. The Middle East is sometimes identified with Islam, although most Muslims of the world now live outside the Middle East and North Africa. Nevertheless, this region can be considered not only as a historic core of Islam, but also as an area in which Islam predominates today. Another issue is oil. Certainly, some states have it and others do not, but as a region, it has over 2/3 of the world's oil reserves and most of its natural gas reserves. No other area of the world even comes close to possessing as much of this valuable strategic resource. Finally, in terms of ethnic and linguistic groups, the region principally is home to Arab, Semitic, Iranic, and Turkic peoples. There are also significant minorities within the Middle East, even though most of the languages and ethnic groups are members of one of the principal language families of the peoples of the region.